morning and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. This morning I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2011 Nissan Navara STR utility 4x4, and I'd like to welcome John Hastings, famous cricketer, that's going to walk around with us today as well, and fire away any questions he might have. So we'll kick off the video starting at the front of the car, as we can see, fitted with an aftermarket bull bar, and we've got all our winch attachments here as well. As we move around to the driver's side of the car, fitted with BFG all-terrains. What do you reckon, John? Good quality off-road tyres on this beast.
To me, mate.
And the condition of the car and the way it presents is really clean for a 2011. As we move around towards the rear, we've got the ripple finish canopy fitted, ladder racks all the way through as well. 4x4 badging on the side there, and as we move to the rear, we've got the rear step, we've got the tow bar as well, 2.8 tonne towing, so it's certainly going to do everything you want it to do. We will have a look inside the canopy actually, we'll do it a little bit differently to normal while we're here. Fitted with the genuine Nissan tub liner as well, and then all our protective mesh racks on the inside just to prevent theft if we've got expensive stuff stored inside.
So what would the fuel economy on something like this be?
Fuel economy, John, on this particular car, being a 2.5 litre diesel, you're looking at 9.2 litres combined per 100 k's. So you know, you work on a 75 litre fuel tank, you're going to get over 815 k's to a tank of fuel.
That's brilliant. Any sort of servicing that you could offer or anything?
We have a number of options actually, John. Really good point. We've got the opportunity to take a premium mechanical protection plan, and if you take the protection plan, it locks you into fixed price servicing. Being a 4x4, yep. $295 per service, yep. Every 6 months or 10,000 k's, with 10 years roadside assistance thrown in for nothing.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, so it's not only about selling the car to the customer, it's about looking after them in the future as well. So,
very good.
Yeah. And we'll continue to move down the side of the car now. Once again, passenger side, extremely consistent with the way it presents. Probably a real credit to the previous owner actually. So the overall exterior presentation of the car is really impressive. Back around at the front of the car now, we'll have a little bit of a chat about the performance of the car as well. As we touched on earlier, we know that it's got really good fuel economy. Few other important points to take note of. As we mentioned, 2.5 litre turbo diesel 4x4. It's going to give us 98 kilowatts of power, 304 newton metres of torque. So it's certainly going to do what we want it to do. And just to recap, 9.2 litres combined per 100 k's, great economy. So here we are inside the car. We've got a full crew in the car today. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches and our controls for our exterior mirrors as well. Directly in front of that, we've got cruise control, aftermarket cruise control fitted. Also on the left side here, this is just a button to assist us warming up the engine in the morning. Really good for cold winter mornings. We also have 3 buttons here: fog lights, zombie lights and roof lights. You notice the lights aren't actually on the car, but we do have them here ready to go. Moving to our steering wheel, height adjustable, as we can see. Set ourselves up, lock it into position, and we're good to go. As I mentioned, the cruise control, our settings just on our right hand side there. Moving into the centre section now, we've got our AM/FM CD player. It is a double DIN head unit, so it does incorporate Bluetooth as well, with auxiliary and USB inputs also. Heating and cooling controls there, and 12 volt outlet there. As we mentioned, 5-speed manual gearbox, really good setup in the Navara. Nice light clutch, really easy to operate. Our 4-wheel drive lever on our left-hand side. Handbrake directly behind that, and just a storage area inside our console lid there. Have a look around the interior, look at the way the car presents. For, as I said earlier, for a 5-year-old car, really impressive presentation.
It's a proper off-road beast, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is, John, yeah. It's certainly going to do everything you want it to do, and as we saw when we were outside the car, she's rigged up, ready to go. So, you know, anywhere we want to head off-road, certainly going to do the job for us.
Perfect.
Beautiful thing about it, being the manual, you certainly have a lot more control over what you're doing. The last thing we'll have a look at is just the servicing of the car. Maybe we'll get the right book, would help. And just see how well looked after it's been so far in its life. So the Nissan service books, they're a little bit busy as far as they like you to do the service every 7,500 Ks, but that's a little bit of overkill. So serviced locally here with us, Berwick Nissan, just over the road, and fairly consistent that it's been done pretty much every 10,000 Ks. So they've serviced this car a little bit better than you need to. I mean, the intervals for servicing are every 15, but they've actually done it every 10. The other really good thing about this car, John, is only 121,000 Ks, so in a 2.5 litre turbo diesel, really good mileage for its age.
Plenty left in it.
Stacks.
Yeah.
So just to recap, a few important things we'll just touch on. Probably the most important one, 2.5 litre turbo diesel, 4x4, 5-speed manual, giving us 9.2 litres combined per 100 Ks. As John and I discussed earlier, you've got the opportunity to lock yourself in for fixed price servicing and also have a premium mechanical protection plan, including 10 years roadside assistance. If you're financing with us, we're only talking about maybe $9 or $10 a week to take advantage of that additional protection. So I'm really impressed with this truck. Stacks of extras. We've got the bull bar, we've got the off-road BFGs, roof racks, ripple finish canopy, factory tub liner. She's rigged up ready to go. What do you reckon, John?
It's got everything you'd need for an off-road beast, that's for sure, Macca. I like it, mate.
Yeah, me too.
Very good
So
package.
give us a call on 99070555 and one of our staff will be able to help you further.